I am Pastor Goldamyrrh Shekari, and this is Equipped. On this episode of Equipped, we'll be looking at preparing for the future today. Can you be that? Preparing for the future today. The future is not something we simply wait for, it is something we prepare for. Every decision we take today, every decision we make today becomes the foundation upon which tomorrow is built. While we cannot predict every event that lies ahead, we can prepare ourselves spiritually, mentally, emotionally, financially, academically, and relationally. We can prepare for tomorrow these ways. Many people dream about a better future, but only a few intentionally prepare for it. Many people fantasize about a beautiful future, but after the fantasy, only a few people prepare for such a future. Preparing for the future means intentionally taking steps today that position you to fulfill God's purpose tomorrow. It means living with vision instead of merely reacting to circumstances. It means living a visionary life instead of merely sleeping and waking and saying whatever tomorrow brings. When we prepare for the future, when we prepare for tomorrow today, we position ourselves for opportunities. If you refuse to prepare for tomorrow, when you arrive at tomorrow, you are not able to take advantage of opportunities because you're not skilled for such opportunities. You're not able to. We cannot sufficiently say that we know what tomorrow holds. But if we prepare ourselves for tomorrow, when opportunities present themselves, we can take those opportunities. But when we refuse to prepare for tomorrow, when we arrive at tomorrow, tomorrow has opportunities, but we will not be able to fit into those opportunities because we didn't prepare for them. I mean, the world now is tech. It's gone tech, AI, all kinds of things. But you still find that there are some youth who do not even understand what's happening, what the time is. So when you get to the next 5 years and you get to the next 10 years, they will be obsolete, they will be outdated. They'll not be able to fit in because they refuse to prepare for tomorrow. A lot is happening in the world, a lot is happening, but visionary people should be able to see that we have gone beyond 2026. Some people are already in 2030, already in 2040, but you yourself that is listening to me, I don't even assume that you're in 2020. Maybe you're in 20. You need to prepare for tomorrow today. Wake up from your slumber, tap yourself. Say, she's talking to me. Tap yourself and say, wake up. You're a giant, but you're sleeping. You must wake up. When you prepare for tomorrow today, you prevent regrets. Had I known. Do you know 5 years ago? 7 years ago? Oh my God. You'll be telling stories that don't even look real, stories that people will find difficult to believe because they'll be wondering if you really mean that what you're saying is true. Why are you here? You didn't take advantage of the opportunity. You didn't make anything out of it. No. If you refuse to prepare for tomorrow, you will live a life of regrets. Preparing for tomorrow, preparing for the future today prevents regrets. It makes you to be fulfilled at every stage of your life because you did your best. You were ready for the next phase. You're a young girl. You have always known that. Okay, let me not say you're going to be a pastor's wife, so that doesn't look like I'm talking about us. Okay, I mean us pastors' wives, right? Okay, when you were a child, you used to use a broom to sew, like my immediate younger sister Pamela. When we were kids growing up, leather waterproof, she would put it together and use broom to sew it. You keep when she not started growing, anything you keep, she sees razor or scissors, she will tear it, she wants to sew. So I believe she already knew that she had something to do with sewing. What did she do? She prepared herself, she trained, and otherwise she was here in the country, she could sew very well because she prepared herself. But here you are, you know that your hand, they like to sew things together, needle and thread, they like to sew, but you refuse to prepare. You refuse to prepare. Or you now went to a quack and learned how to knack material together, not how to sew it to. Then tomorrow opportunities come, and I'll be like, hey, if I had known, I would have learned that tailoring very well. I say, like, you refuse to prepare, now you are living in regrets. It might not be so, maybe baking or something. If you don't prepare for it, just get ready for the regrets, because I mean, nothing else. You'll just be thinking about yesterday and then be regretting that you didn't make the most of the opportunity. Finally, here, if you prepare for tomorrow, you build confidence. You know, when you are called to do what you know how to do, you don't need to pray to do it. You just wear the cloth of that profession and just do it because you're prepared. If you're prepared for public speaking and then there's an event and they hand you over the microphone, you just assume your position as a public speaker and you begin to speak. But if you're not prepared and then they just take your microphone, you disgrace your village people. If you're prepared to, what will I do now? Anything that you're prepared for, when you get into that situation, you deliver with confidence. But when you're not prepared for it, you lack confidence. And when you consistently lack confidence, you lack self-esteem. You now become a person of low self-esteem, but you don't have confidence in yourself. You don't have confidence because you cannot really do anything. You are not prepared for anything in this life. You're not prepared for anything. If they call you to do this, no. They call you to do this, no. Why? You're not prepared. No confidence. How do you now want to arrive at the future that you're not prepared for? How? As an individual. Like, my duty here is to make you realize that there's something in the inside of you and to wake you up to that thing. When you now start making money from preparing yourself, you're not going to remember that I pushed you and I injected you. But my joy will be that you listened to me and then you tapped yourself and say, hey, I'm a sleeping giant, but I'm waking up. I'm preparing myself, I'm getting better. And then your world celebrates you. Now we join that world to celebrate you. Thank you for being here. Sending you love.